as I want to, but I was busy, so that's why I'm explaining this now before we start. But before I do start with that, as you guys can see, today we're going to be doing a 23 super cool facts that you may not know about League of Legends video. I thought this might be fun. I know there are some people who want ranked gameplay back. It's coming, don't worry. I will record a game soon. But right now I'm just trying to squeeze in a video before I get to work, because if I don't do it now, I probably won't get it done today at all. So I'm gonna do it now, and yeah. So I will show you guys the screen. We'll flip over here. So I'm just gonna be reading off this website. But yeah, before I get into that, why I've been gone. Like I said, I did start work. I've talked about it last video, so you guys know if you've watched the channel. And also, this past weekend, we drove back home again to Maryland because we had to go to a wedding. So, went to one of my brother's best friend's weddings. It was a lot of fun, but I was gone the whole weekend, so I couldn't make a video that weekend. And I just didn't get around to making one, so I apologize. But thank you guys so much for the support in the last video. I think we got a lot of likes on that video, so that was kind of cool. Not like a crazy amount of views compared to my higher viewed ones, but a lot of likes. So I guess people liked it. I'm talking about the quiz video. If you saw it, I thought that was fun. I would love to find more of those. I like doing it, but yeah, that was fun. But thank you guys. I think since I uploaded the last video, we've gotten like 12 or something subscribers, so that's great. So thank you guys all for commenting and liking and subscribing as always. And let's go ahead and jump into this one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and read these, and we'll call it a day. Hope you guys are all doing good, and thank you for coming back to the channel. I'm sorry for my inconsistent uploads. One day they'll be more consistent. But anyway, here goes my yawn. It happens every time. But anyway, alright, 23 super cool facts you may not know about League of Legends. Obviously take these with a grain of salt. This is some random website I just googled and found. So I apologize if any of these may not be completely true, or maybe some of them are outdated. I'm not sure. This article's old, so I'm sorry. It's not that deep. Let's just pretend they're true. Okay. So anyway, number one. Zilean is named after the game's designer or design director. Okay. Zilean the Great Chrono Keeper is named after Tom Zilius Cadwell, a design director at Riot Games. Cadwell's got an impressive pedigree with a computer science degree from MIT and credits at Blizzard on Warcraft 3, The Frozen Throne, and WoW. Okay, so this guy's the real deal. He's on some pretty popular games, League, Warcraft 3, and WoW. Nice. Okay. Cool. I think there's a lot of champions in games, like characters in games, that are named after or like modeled slightly after, people who worked on it and stuff. I feel like you see that a lot. Where's my yawn? There I go. I'm sorry. The game number two. The game references a 14th century Italian knight. The famous Italian fencing master Fiora dei Liberi had a large influence on martial arts due mainly to his illuminated manuscripts, which have survived for over 600 years. In League of Legends, the character Fiora uses fencing as her fighting style, and she has a very similar name. Okay. I've never heard of this this piece of history here, but alright. Cool. On to Tristana and Mega Man A. What is this gonna be? Tristana's Buster Shot is a homage to Mega Man. There's another blue action hero with a Buster Shot you might have heard before. The resemblance is uncanny. Really? This is one of those where I'm like, maybe it could be true. I don't know. But that's interesting. Maybe the designer of Tristana, is a Mega Man fan. I never played Mega Man. It's a little bit before my time, I think. I don't remember. Isn't Mega Man from like the SNES or something, like the old consoles? Obviously, I've used him in like Super Smash Bros, but yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. I guess I'm yawning. Oh well. Hang out after you win the Howling Abyss for a fun bonus. I feel like I know I've heard this before. After you win the Howling Abyss, be patient for about a half a minute, and the Ice Witch Lysandra will give some cool narration on her frosty, aristocratic accent. It was the best times and the worst times. It was the time of three sisters. I feel like I've heard something about this, but I'm not sure. But that's fun. Next time I play ARAM, maybe we'll have to try it out. Ooh, Nidalee. Nidalee highly resembles Navis from the French graphic novel Wake. While it hasn't been officially confirmed by Riot, the bestial huntress Nidalee could be based on Navis from the illustrated series Wake. Navis is also a jungle dweller who just so happens to have a cougar-like companion. This is turning into yawning ASMR. Oh no! I just went back by accident. There we go. Okay, well, I'm assuming this is the picture from that novel. I mean, yeah, it looks very, very, very similar. Nidalee obviously doesn't have a bow and arrow, although that might be sick. But she uses a spear instead. But interesting. Okay, Singed. Singed is the OG champion. The mad chemist Singed has the distinction of being the early figurehead for champions in the game, along with Annie, Scion, and Sivir. He was one of the very first champions designed. This I didn't know, I believe. I'm familiar with a lot of the OG champions. I think there was like a list of like 18 or 20 champions or something. I think Ryze was on that list. Kale. Who else? I think Rammus. Rammus was an OG champion. Cassidy was very, very old. Twisted Fate. A lot of these champions were very, very old. But Singed, okay. It's so funny. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't make sense, but like it wouldn't matter. But it just seems like Singed wouldn't be like the first character. Like, I don't know. It's so weird. I don't know. I guess anyone wouldn't. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just, it's in my head. I can't get it out. I'm gonna yawn every fact. I'm not doing this on purpose. Okay, that's the last one. League of Legends is the second highest paying competitive esport. League of Legends, what, behind Dota, I would assume. League of Legends is the second most profitable game to play competitively in esports history, with nearly 20 million awarded in prize money since the game's release. That's more than the original Counter-Strike and StarCraft combined. Now this is also from 2015, and League of Legends I think could easily be number one. Fortnite paid out a lot, but that was like one big tournament, the World Cup. They've paid out more obviously in other smaller tournaments, but yeah, because this article's 2015. Fortnite came around like 2017, 18. I think like 2018. Towards the end of 2018, so this probably changed, but I think Dota actually has very high prize pools, or has in the past, so I'm curious to what this fact would be now. Hatrocks. Hatrocks. Hatrocks was inspired by Lord of the Rings characters. Really? Mike Lego, a senior animator on League of Legends, stated that Hatrocks animations were inspired by Balrog and Sauron. Lego himself has previously worked on Lord of the Rings games. Oh, okay. I don't know about you guys, but I personally miss the old Hatrocks before he got reworked. I like the old one a lot better. I don't like the new one. Not a fan. You can make Boro. I haven't been saying the numbers. Oh well. Number 9. You can make a Boro grow a black mustache. Everyone loves adorable Boros. And then you can get with a giant black mustache. Simply feed it Boro snacks while playing as Braum, and the cute little critter will sprout some facial hair to match its barely benefactor. Yeah, this I knew. Obviously, it's Braum's mustache. Number 10, number 10, number 10, number 10, number 10, number 10, 10, 10. Zyra, Cassiopeia, Fiora, Shyvana, and Elise share the same voice. What? Really? These 5 characters are all performed by voice actress Karen Strassman. if she sounds familiar, it's because she's also worked on iconic anime like Gurren Lagann, Samurai Champloo, and Code Geass. That's pretty interesting. I did not know that. Now that I think about it, there's probably is a couple other champions that share the same voice actor, because you know why get 190 different actors, whatever many different champions there are. I'm sure a lot of these people voice multiple characters. That's cool. Oh, this is the heat map. This is what 10,000 LoL games look like at the same time. The website Riftwalk has a cool feature that lets you map out League of Legends over time. The picture above is an aggregate of 100,000 players in 10,000 games. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's like a heat map. Each dot is like where people go, right? Or something like that. Or like where people have been. So you can see where like most of the action happens. That's pretty cool. Hey, Hotshot GG. Number 12. Hotshot GG dropped out of college to play League of Legends. While it's typically advisable to stay in school, one of League of Legends' most iconic players, George Hotshot, dropped out of college to pursue a professional career in League of Legends. Youth is a huge factor in rapid reflexes and reaction speed, so he struck while the iron was hot, and it served him well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming a lot of you probably are familiar with like competitive League of Legends and like the LCS. I don't follow it as much these days, but back in the day I did. And yeah, Hotshot GG was the mid laner, I believe, for CLG. Back in the day, he was one of the most famous players back then. Yeah, I used to watch this guy a lot. I actually, as far as I know, I actually got in a game with him. Obviously, I didn't like talk to him or anything, but I did get into a game with him, I believe, on one of his Smurf characters. So that was cool, I guess. If it was actually him, I'm pretty sure it was. But yeah, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Oh, Zach, one of my mains for the season. Zach's squishes were designed with creative folly, according to renowned esports commentator Smith. The sound effects for Zach's squishes were made from dog food and beans inside a condom slapped against a wall. Hats off to Riot for the disgusting ingenuity. Okay. Now that's interesting. I wonder if that's true. That's very interesting. We're just gonna keep going. Number 14. Blitzcrank runs a dating service in his spare time. If you read up on any of the in-game lore, you'll find out the Journal of Justice that the Golden Column actually runs a chain of magic cafes where he offers fleshling compatibility service through which companions can engage in instantaneous mating. What? There's no way. That's true. What? Okay. Interesting. Now, I'm actually gonna speed this up a tad. I have to log into work. Technically, I'm kind of supposed to log in now, but I need to log into work, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of run through these. I apologize. Number 15. Oloft Berserker is also a character from the film Clerks. Silent Bob's cousin in the indie film Clerks is a strange guy obsessed with heavy metal whose vulgar song lyrics are unprintable here. His spirit lives on in League of Legends. Interesting. I don't see the resemblance that much, but okay. The Donger, Heimerdinger, has probably read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Oh, that's right, that's what his... The revered inventor, Heimerdinger, is indefinitely the bookish type when he says 42. That's just something about that number. He's referencing Douglas Adams' classic sci-fi novel. As you may know, the number 42 is the ultimate answer to life, the universe, and everything. Yeah, this I know. That's his voice line. He always talks about 42. Use the Jacksmith skin to catch a touching tribute. This I know. Before I even read it, I think this has to do with a kid who passed away because of an illness or cancer or something, I believe. And they kind of put a little nod to him with the character. games, Jax will occasionally say, "Here's to you, kid," to honor his memory. Jax was his favorite character, and Riot used the Jax in his skin to raise money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Yeah, this I remember. And I've heard that voice line. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Korea, was this? Korean LoL players make way more money than Americans. Again, this was 2015, but this is probably still true. While American players can certainly hold their own in League of Legends, currently Korean players have won a collective total of over $5.5 million from competitions. That's more than 3 times as much money the Americans have won. Yeah, that's because North America sucks at every video game. It's annoying, except for maybe Valorant these days, but North America never wins. Rocket League, they're better too. Rocket League and Valorant, probably NA, but everything else, nope. The BF Sword is an allusion to Doom's BFG 9000. The BF Sword in League of Legends is a fairly expensive basic item that does about 50 attack damage. Maybe it fetches a premium price because it's got that 90s cool attitude straight from Doom's most over-the-top weapon. Okay, didn't know that. I've never played Doom. I know it's a very popular game. Never played it. 3 more to go. 20. Shaco is an anagram of chaos. But it's not. Oh, I don't know. This one kind of stares you right in the face, and you notice that the demon gesture is inspired enough creepy cosplay to deliver thousands of nightmares, but he's lighthearted enough to engage in wordplay too. I mean, isn't anagram supposed to be its exact backwards? I don't know. Jinx dances like Jake from Adventure Time. Oh, that's right. I think I've seen this before. YouTube gamer, something Lee D has produced this cool side-by-side comparison that shows these two definitely dance the same. Drummer. As Jake always says, he'd rather be dancing with some babes. Vi used to be a roller skater. Who would have thought that Vi was initially a derby doll? A senior animator at Riot Games said that her original design was actually named Ruby and enforced the law with help of some roller skates. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. I'll take a roller skating champion. That's kind of dope. And last but not least, okay, we got a decent length. Cassidy might be the most frequently nerfed champion. Again, this was 7 years ago, so while Aurelia gets all the notoriety for nerfing, Cassidy's actually had his skill set swatted down more often. He recently had his cooldown time increased by 8 seconds. The poor guy can't catch a break. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Well, that about wraps it up then for these facts. So I apologize for the lack of actual gameplay videos. Man, I'm stretching. I just woke up too. You guys are just seeing me wake up. So we're stretching, we're yawning. But I promise we'll get some ring gameplay coming in soon. And yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you like this. I've been trying to find like different things to do other than just gameplay. So hopefully you guys enjoy these. But I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.